Right, you amazing lot. This is the R33 GT-R V-Spec from 1997. In a video that is also on the channel where I do an engine swap, this is in between the two, and this is nicely sandwiched in because this is a 700 pp build you are going to love, and it is great for all tracks. So great at Le Mans, you beat everyone hands down, fantastic car there. But this is an all tracks build, like most of them, but this is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to throw it around this nose line. I'm going to drive it like I've stole it. And the best thing is, it is so easy to drive. So as long as you keep it on the edge, it is brilliant. Over 600 horsepower. You know, I've done a little bit of tweaking to get it there, and it is fantastic. Honestly, what a car. So get your R33 GT-R, join me on this lap, and then let's get to the tuning shop, GT Auto, the setting sheet, and then you can enjoy it. And the best thing is, look at this, I've got one here. Absolutely brilliant, I love it. Right, let's get into this lap. Let's see how fast we can get this to go. Let's go. So where's the first non-standard car there? 655, right, Ionic. Okay, so getting into this, the first thing is it sounds absolutely amazing. Listen to that. It sounds like me when I'm being grumpy. Anyway, look. We've got 655 is what the Ionic's done, and I want this thing to definitely beat that because wow, what a car, what a tune. It is so stable, it is so flat, and you can enjoy this car, like I say, on any track and it won't let you down. It is just an absolute animal. What a car this is, honestly, love it. I also love the fact I've got a Hot Wheels of the exact car and someone's done this livery, which is absolutely amazing. Come on, let's go. See the pickup? It's so great with the pickup as well. And then when you max it out, this thing is 900 brake horsepower on the button, and it is insanely fast. I think it'd give a standard R92CP a run for its money. It is so quick. Oh, come on. I just want this to do really well here. Oh, please, don't let me down. Come on. So anyway, for those of you that love going to Le Mans, this thing is a great money grind though. It is a bit thirsty on that track, so you are only going to get 2 laps on fuel map 6. But the way it pulls away from the competition, it is absolutely brilliant. Honestly, what a motor this is. An absolute gem to drive. And excellent to build as well, really enjoyed getting this tune spot on. It took me a fair bit today to do in between all the other stuff going on. You know, engine swaps and whatnot. But this thing, honestly, what a car. You won't regret having this, dialing it in. You'll have so much fun on any of those little races that are on there. Come on, come on, come on. This little bit here. You can just see with everything at the bottom of the screen how you don't even need to overdrive it. You don't need to force it into things. It just takes it in its stride. Come on, let's go. You can see 50-50 balance. So if it does step out as well, then the good thing is, because it's 4-wheel drive like that, you know, if I throw it into a corner and it goes to step out, then because it's a 50-50 balance, it's just going to do a 4-wheel drift. So for anyone that wants a car that's going to last throughout the majority of this game on the challenges, then this is the one for you, because 4-wheel drift, you start learning a bit more about car control, and I mean this thing is just phenomenal. It's great for all those challenges that come up. I'm looking forward to next week's weekly challenges. But This is an absolute monster. Come on. How fast it is. Keep it there with the high revs. Knock it down a gear. Just takes those moments about 130, 140, 150 on the brakes. Don't know what kind of lap time we're going to get with it. Oh, a bit deep. Come on. What a car. So when you do a build and you're just properly chuffed, this is it. I don't even mind the yellow. I'm not a big fan of yellow cars, but I don't mind it on this. Oh, a little bit wide. If anything, what I think about is being 11, sneaking into the cinema to watch Fast and Furious when it came out, and seeing this, the RX-7, the Supra, the Mitsubishi Eclipse, the Charger. I mean, come on. Sylvia. What cars. Absolutely brilliant. Couldn't have picked a better choice of cars, could they? And the colours and the designs. And then when you think of tuning, and how fast you can get them to go, especially on this, how fast you can get some of those cars to go. And then if you're into it, drifting. Some of the drift cars I've seen people make for this, they're just unreal. And some of them are dead easy for you to learn to drive and use. You know, I thought it'd be quite difficult, but the drivability of some of them is absolutely brilliant. See that four-wheel drive kicking in there. Save my backside from going in the gravel. Come on. Launching it through these now. There we go. Oh, please be a good time. Oh, nearly lost it. That was because of me. That was me. Come on. Don't let me ruin it now. I had to down gear then, otherwise it was going off. Come on. 6 minutes. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, come on. Is this the day where a standard car that's been tuned is quicker than an engine swap one that I've made here? Is this that car? Is this the one to do it? 626, this is close. So back off. Come on, late braking. Oh, it's done it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn in, go, 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 go. No! Yes! Oh my days. And there you have it. What a fun car that was, apart from me messing up at the end. A 643 873. What a car. Look at those little times, the sector times, pretty spot on. Look at that car, it looks absolutely amazing. And where does that put it? Where is it? Oh no! Second to that Subaru. Oh man. 0.7 of a second is that. Right. That is a phenomenal car to drive. I don't care who you are, get that car, do this tune, and you will have the biggest smile on your face. That was brilliant. I thoroughly loved it. Let's get into it. Get your car, follow me to the tuning shop, and let's get this thing made. Let's go. Right, so here we are, we're at the tuning shop. What a beast this was. I thoroughly loved it. Even though it's only 600 horsepower, I tell you what, you have so much fun in this car. It is just brilliant. Let's get into it so you can enjoy it for yourself. So the first thing is weight reduction. Now, level 50 or over, what you want to do is you want to go straight to ultimate and you want to get weight reduction stage 5, and that's going to save you having to buy all of the others. Now if you are level 50 or under, you are going to need to buy those individually. Unfortunately, you are not above the threshold to get weight reduction stage 5 that buys them all for you, so you will need to get them one at a time. Again, level 50 or over, you want to get high lift camshaft S. That's because it does the other high lift camshafts as well. And while you're here, you might as well get those titanium connecting rods and pistons and a carbon propeller shaft. Now going back to sports, you want to get weight reduction stage 1, and remember, like I've just said, level 50 or over, go for stage 5 because it buys them all. Club sports, you want bore up, high lift camshaft, and again ultimate high lift camshaft S like I've just explained. Weight reduction stage 2, a power restrictor and a ballast. Semi-racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, a fully customizable computer, a low RPM turbocharger for this build. You want to get a fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3 and increase your body's rigidity. Under racing, you want to get stroke up, engine balance tuning, polish ports, anti-lag system, a racing intercooler, a racing air filter, a racing silencer, a racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads, a racing brake kit, brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, a torque vectoring center differential, a fully customizable racing transmission, weight reduction stage 4 and a set of racing hard tyres. Extreme, you want to get the carbon ceramic brake kit. That's if you're struggling to get it stopped, which gives you a little bit more stopping power. Not massively, but it gives you just that little bit more. And intermediate tyres, because we all know that if you're going to go to Le Mans and do a grind, this thing throws up a few curveballs and this will help you with that. Okay, like I said, I've gone through Ultimate already, so what we need to do now is go to GT Auto. Let's go! So now we're at GT Auto, you can see how stunning that car looks, and you want to throw on a wide body kit. Look at the stance of that thing, and in that livery, which I really love, you know, it's phenomenal. So what we do now is we just need to go to car customization, so just go back, car customization, and the first thing we're going to look at is of course the wheels. So wheels, just click on there and you can see the ones that are installed on here. Let's head over to those, and it's the Gnosis FCV02 from Work. So they're brilliant wheels, they suit this car entirely, and you just want to go for the 18-inch wheels, rim width wide, offset wide. You can see the difference with the offset, you can see them slightly moving outwards. It just helps giving you that little bit of a stance. Get those installed on the car. Now once you've got those installed, then all you do is go to custom parts, and at the front you want type B, side type A, rear type B, and the wing type A. So now that you've done that, just go back again. Racing items, you can choose a bonnet pin or tow hook. I went for a roll cage, roll cage type B. You can see I've tried the others, but roll cage type B was the one that seemed to work best for me on this car. And if you go to other, you can change your light bulb, number plate, your front grille, you can change that if you like. I don't really fancy paying 1500 credits just to remove the GT-R badge. You know, not much of a difference really, but it's entirely up to you. Caliper colour, I've just left them the way they are. There's no issues there, as they look fine. And apart from that, this car's lovely and dandy. So you can go to load style, pick a livery like I have. You know, make sure you like, comment and say thanks for that, because those guys are the ones that make these things look absolutely amazing. And I thank you all. Now we've done that, let's go back to setting sheet. Let's get this little beast dialed in. So now we're back at the garage. You want to get this 600 brake horsepower monster under control, and you can see it's so close to being a 10-second car, 0.2 of a second, but trust me, that makes no difference on the track. I can assure you of that. So the first thing is set racing hard tyres, and your body height adjustment, you want 105 at the front and 130 at the rear. Anti-roll bar is 6 at the front, 8 at the rear. Now your dampen ratio compression, 22 at the front and 38 at the rear. The expansion is 45 at the front and 40 at the rear. Now your natural frequency, you want 2.45 at the front and 2.25 at the rear. And your negative camber angle, you want 2.7 at the front and 2.9 at the rear. Now your toe angle, I've gone for dead centre at the front and a toe in of 0.20 at the rear, and that's just to keep this thing in check. Now your differential gears, you want initial torque 7 front and rear. Your acceleration sensitivity, I've gone for 25 at the front and 30 at the rear. And your braking sensitivity is 7 at the front and 20 at the rear. That's a 50-50 split on this thing. Now the reason that you want to drive this as though you've stolen it on the edge is because you don't want it to kick out. Now it's very easy to control and it's very powerful, but it's a great car where if you use trail braking, it'll benefit you a lot as you're going into corners. And this thing is great at hitting apexes and taking those sharp hairpins. It is phenomenal. Now on the aerodynamic side, you want 60 at the front and 310 at the rear. Your ECU, drop that to 76. Now your performance adjustments, you want your ballast at 200, your ballast positioning to be positive 34, and don't touch that power restrictor, leave that alone. Now your transmission, I've set that to 310, and the manual adjustment, I've made this as follows. So first gear is 3.652, second gear is 2.647, third gear is 2.029, fourth gear is 1.619, and fifth gear is 1.358. That's a final drive of 2.736. This thing's revving over 10,000 RPM, and you wonder why it sounds absolutely phenomenal. Right, you can see supercharger, low RPM, anti-lag systems on, and set that to strong. That extra boost at that low end is definitely beneficial, and you just need to watch where the curvature of that brake horsepower is, because that's going to allow you to know when to change gear and be a bit better. So if you go to output adjustments and just click on there, you can see that's where that curve is. So it's between 3/4 and full is when you want to start shifting. If you rev it all the way, you're going to start losing power, so bear that in mind. That's everything else that you need to have installed on this car. It's absolutely phenomenal, and as I say, brilliant, utterly brilliant. So those that wanted to grind and you've tried to skip a little bit earlier on, you know, this thing will get you 2 laps at Le Mans, fuel map 6, but it'll crush the competition. And it doesn't matter what setting you're on, whether it's easy, normal, hard, it just destroys them. It is brilliant. Let me know how you get on, leave a comment, share to everyone you know. Let's build this channel, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Don't miss out on these great builds, and I will see you on the next one.